Welcome everyone. We got Orange with us today. Don't worry, we're going to wait just about 10 minutes. Go ahead and share this link with everybody. But until then, you can watch part of this live footage. But we'll be starting really soon to announce the winners of all the awesome merch we got giveaway for BAND-MAID. We got signed postcards. We got a whole canvas giveaway. We got full pictures. We got Orange that's going to tell us his amazing BAND-MAID story and what he thought about meeting us. And also, he has his own. We have a specific podcast that we're going to come on the 14th. You guys will see that live stream together soon. There's another just a lot of content coming out. Now that we're back, we're going to be announcing a lot of things coming up for you guys. I hope you guys can hear me over the banner conference as well. I probably can't hear them. So that might have been a waste of an intro. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to shut up. We'll be here very soon. All right, guys, I just want to let you guys know that we will be going live here on the 45 mark, and we're going to announce the winners for all the contests. Just put up a poll which you guys want us to give away first. Make sure you go ahead and share this link with anyone, because this is like a last-minute live stream because we didn't have anything ready for the last podcast that we did. But the good news, we have everything set up. We have this huge wheel with like 130 submissions for these prizes. We're going to give those away right now. And also, Orange is going to tell us about his channel. He's going to tell us about his experience with going to the BAND-MAID concerts and meeting all of us jackasses from the Gaijin guys and more. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be with you all shortly. everyone, how y'all doing? This is our
Hello.
membership appreciation to all of you for watching, and I have Orange joining me today. I appreciate it, man. How are you doing?
Pretty tired, but
Pretty
I
tired.
survive. I guess. Yeah.
I was like, no one else can go on right now. Let's see if Orange wants to do it. And he
And
was like,
I was actually in bed when you asked me. So
oh, wow. So Orange got out of bed to do this, guys. So give him a round of applause. It's because he's so excited about BAND-MAID. I was asking him to come on this
yeah,
morning, but you were on a drive, right, this morning?
yeah. I was really sad that I missed that one because this is the one I really wanted to be in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But no worries though. You're coming on with us on the 14th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna schedule that stream right after this stream. So, but I'm just happy you're here with me, man. So it's exciting.
yeah. Thank you, thank you very much. It
Orange
is
and I.
like my
Go ahead.
first time my first time in the real one because we did like some afterlife podcast, but it's not the real
Yeah.
Gaijin guys podcast.
Yeah. This is the official one. Yeah. We
Yeah,
announced you
exactly.
as an official Gaijin guy during the what was New York podcast.
Yeah, it was the New York podcast on the streets. Yeah,
On the streets. Yeah, check out
yeah.
that podcast where Orange we were on on the streets of New York doing our podcast. I had fun. That was fun. We should do it on the streets more often.
It was really fun. Yeah,
We did one on the streets. We did one in a tub. You were there. Oh yeah, you were there for that one. See, you've
yeah. I
done a
was
couple.
afterwards. Yeah,
The New York Sidewalk Podcast.
exactly. Yeah.
Dusty was there with us. Welcome, Dusty. Welcome, Scott. Welcome, Dun Dun. I appreciate y'all being here. Davis, Paul, Motley. Thanks for coming back for a second round of podcast. So I was just telling Orange we talked about for 2 hours about BAND-MAID, and then I did Japanese news in like 15 minutes and talked more about BAND-MAID. Well worth it. And then I'm filming a video about BAND-MAID after this, so it's just a lot of BAND-MAID. Trying to get over the blues of it all, man. It's after that last show, I was like, you kind of feel like, now what? I guess I don't know if that makes sense. Like, as a reactor, like starting from the journey of discovering the band to the end, and then you see them live finally, and okay, now. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. It's weird. It's a weird
Yeah,
concept to kind of wrap my head around because I haven't done that with a band yet other than Nemophila, but I think BAND-MAID I was a bit more invested as far as in watching music and listening to more music because Nemophila just started. So it's very, very wild. That one felt really surreal. But what did you think, man, of the concerts? Tell everyone.
oh, really. I mean, I'm not a reactor, but I'm in the same situation as you guys because I discovered BAND-MAID like a year ago, so I'm pretty new in their music. I've never been able to see them live because pandemic, and I was really excited to discover them live for the first time. But yeah, now that everything is, I mean, I didn't check that much the first part of the tour because I didn't want to get any spoilers and stuff like that. I just watched the set list and I guess there are some songs that we could expect to be played. But we know that they always change the set list, so and all the shows are very different. There are still stuff I'm discovering today because I'm working on a series of videos about
Yeah.
the US tour, and like there are some parts on the shows that when were not really planned and came along with technical difficulties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really an incredible experience for me. I mean, I was able to go to 4 shows, which is already a lot of
Wow.
them. And
Which for
yeah, I'm pretty sad that I wasn't able to go to more shows because I didn't want this to end. I mean, I was waiting for my next shows and my next show, and when the one in New Jersey was playing, I was actually in the plane coming back to France. So it
oh,
was, but I was really tired, so I slept all
you
the time.
slept? I would have done the
Yeah.
same thing. So what 4 shows did you go to?
I went to Washington, Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston.
Nice. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was fun hanging out with you, man. It was like put the face to the orange thing. I was expecting you to be
Yeah.
orange looking, It would have been funny if you just came dressed as an orange. It was around Halloween. We would have believed it.
Yeah, that's true. I could be like work around the stage, work around the venue, and be like, no, I'm not supposed to be here. Like this guy said, as a pumpkin or something like that.
We enjoyed our time flipping Ryan off. Majority of the time, those probably the highlight of the moments. There's some good
Oh
bonding
yeah,
moments where we'd all flip
oh
off
yeah.
Ryan as we would see him.
That was our funniest activity
Yeah,
for sure.
we look
Oh yeah.
forward to flipping Ryan off at every opportunity. It was great times. And and what I was going to ask you was what was your ultimate show? Like, what was your favorite out of the four? I know you loved all four of them because we talked after those shows, but what
Yeah.
was the one that you're like, wow, that was something?
I mean, the first one is always special because it's the first time you see the band, but it was in Washington and the sound was really too loud for me, so it really destroyed my ears.
Oh,
And
shit.
yeah, and I even though I had some hearing protections, I didn't use them because the sound was not that good. So next time I will try
Mm,
to follow your advice and use some earphones with
the
noise
noise cancellation?
reductions. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, it was my first show. It was the one where I cried the most of the
Yeah.
four shows because first time and everything. And it was really special. But we were like not that close from the stage when I went to the other shows. But even though it was a special show, the best one for me was New York City.
New York City.
Yeah.
What song set you off? What song made you tear up? What was the first? Was it the very opening song, or did it played out a
I
little bit?
mean, my heart was beating really hard when just saw them pass through the curtain, even before they went on stage.
Oh wow.
But yeah. It was like, oh yeah, they're already there. Because when you're used to see them on the screen for like a year, it's really hard to process that they are in front of you,
Yeah.
especially when you are in the barrier, like just in front of them for real. But let me check at the setlist because I'm not entirely sure. I know some songs where I cried, but the first one I have to check because
I
I mean I f- the I think that the most surprising thing is that I cried in front of Kanami's guitar, and I never thought I would cry just in front of someone playing the guitar,
mm,
not not for a song, but just a guitar solo. That's something that amazed me.
yep.
But yeah, I think I don't know, man. I don't
I
remember when
I
I cried
know
for the first time. I know
I
I
know
cried on Onset.
I know exactly what you mean with the guitar solo. When somebody puts feeling and passion into a guitar solo, I've it's happened to me a
Yeah.
few times. It's happened with Love Bites and it's happened with BAND-MAID 100%. Um, because sometimes those solos just accumulate all the emotions and energy, and that's kind of like the release, right? It's like the climactic part of the song. If you're really involved in the writing, that's the way I look at it. So when that solo comes, it's like kind of summarizing what the song was about and kind of finishing it off. And I think she writes in that way of feeling that fits the song because she like highlights certain pieces of melodies before it, and then it comes into that solo at the end, which is cool. Like callback to previous riffs, or follows some of Psyche's melody and her vocals with the rhythm, with the bass. Like it's all encapsulated in that solo, you know. And so maybe that's what it was for you. It's just like that overwhelming, like, oh man, here it is, like all at once,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
I mean I worked so much hours on some songs like Onset. I worked a lot on Onset because we did a cover on it with Ryan and Wave and Nan and Croco. So I worked a lot on the song, so I had to listen to the song a lot of time too. So I remember all of this time working on the songs. And even though I'm not a musician, so I don't have your vision of songs. I mean, that's 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 where you can see that you don't have to understand everything in music to feel the emotion of the musicians.
Oh no, you don't. You can't it can't be just musicians. You know, they gotta be everyone. You gotta be able to
Yeah,
express to anybody, right? You can't, because like I always said, there's
exactly.
just bands that are musician. I call them musician bands, musicians for musicians. You know, and then there's bands that are for everyone, and then there's bands that are just for fans only, and kind of excludes musicians. I think
Yeah,
BAND-MAID's a happy median of both. They get the musicians into them, they get regular fans into them. It's a mixture, I think, with BAND-MAID for
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, let's announce the first winner. Let's go. We're gonna the poll has spoken, and we're going to do BAND-MAID merch first. 64%. I kind of knew that was coming. So let me grab. So let's do Konami first, and then we'll ask Orange some more questions. So we're giving away this, all right, and then after that, I got another one of Psyche, and then we'll do the canvas, which will be, this is just like a laminate, like photo. This is like photo quality though, guys. All right, so first winner. Look at this. This is 122 entries, by the way. So I just want to say, guys, I really, really appreciate it. This is all the members and Patreon. Now, if you are a Patreon member, you're in here twice. All you had to be signed up for was a month, and your name was thrown in there. So here we go. We're gonna spin it. Drum roll.
Let's go.
Where's Wave for the drum roll? He's here in spirit. Don't worry, I did not use full names. I just used usernames. Shane Tutwiler. You have won the.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, man. You won the Konami photo. Let me know if that's you. That's your Discord name, by the way. I used Discord name or the email front. I didn't use your guys' actual name if it did show up on Patreon, so do not worry. So congratulations, Shane. You won the Konami picture. Now, the best way is to get a hold of me and the Gaijin Guys podcast Discord and send me a message. It's going to be the best way, or you can hit me up on Twitter through Gaijin Guys or Instagram. I barely checked Instagram, Gaijin Guys, but I will. I need to be better about going on that. All right. While I go grab this Konami one, what was the most interesting thing about meeting the Gaijin Guys?
The most interesting. What was the most interesting thing?
What shocked you?
Oh yeah. No, I mean, I watch you guys a lot on the reactions video and podcast, and I mean, it's like being with you in the podcast, but for real. It's like living a podcast actually, because you're the same guys that are talking through the podcast or the videos and stuff like that. You're very real in your videos, so. Yeah, I mean, you all have your personalities and stuff like that, but it's really like talking to someone you used to watch and not really knowing, but that's what was my first impressions when I met you, when I met Ryan, I met Wave in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I met Champ pretty quickly in Philadelphia, I think it was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, Champ was there in spirit because we definitely talked about him quite a bit because there was a lot of fuck Champ. We were kidding, of course, guys. We were kidding, but Champ went to New Jersey and I can't remember. Philadelphia. Philly was the reason why. He's the reason why I went to Philadelphia was because Champ was going to be there. Yeah, and then it started off with that one concert, and then thanks to you all for the donations of tickets and stuff, I was able to go to as many as we did, which was awesome because it only started off with me getting Aftershock in Philly, and then it turned into 6 shows, I think. Yeah, which was crazy. Which was crazy, man. All right.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
It was a great show. Yeah, Philadelphia was a great show too. I mean, it's in my top 2 shows because New York's my first one and Philly is my second one. Favorite show. It was a great one, and you had a really great view from the balcony.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was really cool to see.
Very different experience for you, I guess.
Yeah, shout out to Matt. That's all thanks to Matt. Matt, thank you so much for those seats. Yeah. We got so lucky. We went up there, and Matt's like, "Hey man, hey, come, let me get you a seat," and then we watched from there, and it was amazing. It was that was my favorite show up until that point. You know, Philly was I was like loving it. I think every show just got better. The New Jersey was the only one that I was like, it was good, but it could be the fact that I was like getting sick along the way. So I was definitely getting sick by that time. We had been staying up until like 4 a.m. every day, waking up at 9 or even earlier, and then either we were waiting in line since 11 a.m., which some of you waited till 5 a.m. Shout out to you all. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like Ryan had,
Maybe I did.
which you did. I'm all for doing it. Next time, it's funny because I meant to be there at the LA show. The whole point was for me to get there at 6 a.m. And then my flight kept getting delayed. And I was talking with Nix, and I'm like, dude, I feel so bad. I'm supposed to be there right now. So I was so worried because I wanted to get up front, and I was like, the plane got delayed. My bus, they gave away my rental car because my plane was late, so they gave away my rental car.
Oh.
And then I couldn't afford the rental car they were offering me, and I'm like, I'm going to take a bus. So then I got on a bus, and I got there somehow, and I arrived at 11 a.m., and there was already like 70 people or something. I'm probably exaggerating, but there's a lot of people. It was still fun. That was my moment of breaking down. Saya Nakadori broke me on that one. Well, because I think what happened was it was just because I was filming, and I think filming took out the emotional aspects of it. So once I took the phone down, then it all hit me all at once. And I kept looking over at Ryan. Ryan's like giving me that look. I'm giving him that look. And I kept looking back and forth. Like, is this happening? It was wild. So, Psyche photo. It's green screen. Like, she's in the studio.
Oh, it's because the green screen. I was wondering if it was just transparent.
That would be awesome, right? Transparent one?
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is a really good transparent stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Here we go. Oh. Drum roll. Oh my God! It almost selected Ryan Meir. Ryan Meir almost won.
You almost won.
My son helped.
It was so close.
It was so close. I would have spun it again. Hi, Jinx.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations! You won the poster of Psyche. If you're not there, like I said, hopefully this stream is gonna go up right afterwards, so they'll be able to watch to see who won. We'll try to timestamp everything. So, who else did you have a pleasure of meeting at these shows, Orange? That you were excited to meet, or was way different than you expected?
I mean, I knew that I was going to meet almost all of you. I didn't know if I was going to meet all of you guys, and you guys were the one I could say knew the most because of your videos, and I get the chance to talk to you guys directly. I met a lot of people from my Discord, especially the mods in Boston. I met Crocker, I met Tyler, I met.
Did you lay down the hammer? Be like, all right, guys, what we got to do?
It was pretty funny because we were all together, and when someone came into the Discord, we were all greeting the people that we like. Hey, we have a newcomer, we have to write him something and stuff like that. It was pretty funny to be in front of each of us and not just in Discord talking. But we had to discuss from time to time in vocal, but not that much. So I was really expecting I was excited to see them for real. Mm-hmm. And I got to see some people from the Discord too. That's also why I made this hoodie with my name on it, so people can know who I am and come talk to me.
That's awesome. I mean, a lot of people were saying, I agree with them, one of my favorite things about these shows is meeting everyone and talking about BAND-MAID out in the crowd and then going seeing the concert and talking about it again afterwards.
I mean, waiting all day, I've never been that fun at a BAND-MAID show because you always meet some new people, you always talk about BAND-MAID and stuff, and it flies by so fast. Even though you are waiting like 10 hours and stuff like that, it's just it goes so fast. Yeah,
it does, right? It goes by. I didn't start feeling it till the end, and but for the most part,
the worst part is the end always. Like the last half hour when you are waiting to go inside, and then you are waiting for an hour. So
Yeah.
This is the longest part, but waiting all day, fine. It's all
Yep.
fine.
Now, I do apologize for this next giveaway. We have a signed postcard by the girls, BAND-MAID postcard. It got a little bent, I'm sorry, and I'm going to put this in there with it. Also, this lanyard and a couple other things over there. Just random BAND-MAID stuff because I got doubles from people passing out stuff. So I'm going to give you guys is like this magnet because I have doubles of it, and I'm going to put it in there with it. It's going to be an envelope together. So this is what we're rolling for next. And after that, we're going to do the Hazuki pick and the Aftershock VIP stuff. All right, let's see. See who wins this one. Drum roll.
No try and me here, no try and me here, no try.
All right. You'll really flip them off then. John!
Done.
This one was hard because I think it says just John on there. we're going to have to confirm with you, whoever the John is. We'll probably have to have you send me an email. John won. I don't know who John is. I have it listed. Don't worry. We have it listed on the sheets. But congratulations, John, on winning this. Let me make sure. I'm going to check, just make sure I didn't miswrite that because it's weird that we just put John only. But congratulations. What was your favorite songs to hear out of the show that you were just like looking forward to every single time?
Yeah. Okay, how can you ask something like that? I mean, we are talking about bandmates. It's like you have like an Android song in the top 5 songs, so it's.
I think I just enjoy watching people suffering to answer the question. I think it might be a strange little weird thing of mine, you know?
Yeah, I think that's the worst question. It's like asking, "Wow, what's your favorite bandmate song?" It's just horrible, just impossible to answer. What was the one I was expecting the most, or the one I liked the most afterwards?
Yeah, like was any of them like sounded better than you heard on the CD?
I mean, I was really expecting the new intro for No God because it's one of my favorite songs,
Mine too.
I always get chills at the same moment in the song, and I really was waiting for this live. So yeah, this is one of the songs I listened to the most, and also I was waiting if I get to listen to Don't You Tell Me because it's also one of my favorite songs, and I really love Just Bring It. It's still my favorite album even now, and I was waiting for Puzzle to be played, but sadly I didn't get it. But yeah.
That's interesting. You said Just Bring It is your favorite album. That's an album that I went back and listened to and enjoyed a lot, like their older ones. And that was one of them that I enjoyed Psyche's voice more for some reason on that album. I'm not sure what it is about that album that I enjoy more, but I just do, vocally. Everything together, but like it's just something about her vocals on that are just different than other ones that I enjoy.
Yeah, so something I found really, I don't know, I don't want to say weird, but since I came back from US, I see how much Psyche's voice changed. I mean, she really has a different voice from the albums now. She has a more deeper and lower voice and more powerful voice, I guess.
Super powerful.
Really, yeah, it's really. I mean, this is something that you can only see when you're in front of her, but how much she's giving on stage and how hard she's singing, and she's like 100% all the time when she's singing.
Yeah, and doesn't give up either. I love her thing that she does with her hand.
Yeah,
like that. Like that's unique. I've never seen anyone do that. Like that to get everyone riled up. But so like relaxed when she does it. It's entertaining.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, guys. We got Aftershock. So I got the VIP little pass thing here. We have, because I had an extra one of these tokens, BAND-MAID Fans Cafe. And it has Akane, Miku, Misa. Shout out to who made these. It was in LA, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember if it's Curtis or not. But anyways, we got Aftershock and this token here. And then, of course, the main thing that people probably want is Hazuki's pick. that she threw out, and I didn't lose it, guys. I thought for sure I was gonna lose it. I packaged it away, and I didn't lose it. So this is the other thing, and then we still have the BAND-MAID canvas. So there's still one more thing. I don't think I've given out this many things in one stream before. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Oh! Jonathan Lane! Jonathan Lane! And shouts Jonathan Lane. He's also donated to this cause with these posters and pictures and stuff. He's the one who made the canvas, took the photos. And it's kind of fitting that you won this, sir. So congratulations. Pictures of all the members of BAND-MAID and Nemophila. So make sure you go follow his Instagram. He has amazing photos over there. Takes tons of them. Really good stuff.
Oh yeah,
So,
I think I saw some of them from one of the BAND-MAID shows. Really good photos.
Very good. So I don't have the canvas with me because Jonathan's going to be the one shipping it out to you. I'm going to get the information from you guys, whoever wins. And then, like I said, you're going to be sending me a message over on either Discord will be the easiest way. Message me directly, or you can message me on Twitter or, Instagram, wherever you can find me. Just hit me up. Did the stream die? Did it really die? We look healthy over here. Let me know if it died. I can wait. Hopefully,
for me it's still alive.
Yeah, I think I saw one dip. As long as somebody got the winners. So I had the results here. We'll announce all the winners again. But right now, who we have is Shane, who won the first prize. We got Hijinks. He won the second prize. John won the third one, and then Jonathan Lane won the fourth one. I'm gonna write this down real quick so I don't forget which prize goes to which person. What else stood out to you at the show? What was the Imaginai time? What did you think about?
I mean, I try to not watch Psyche that much during shows, but it was pretty hard. The only time I could watch someone else was during Imaginai times or during instrumentals, and Sayonara Kidori or Rock Enemy. And the Imaginai times, I mean, it's different every shows. I mean, Miku has like a script that she's following, but she's following for 3 lines. Yeah. She's following this for 3 lines, and there she's going wild and doing everything she wanted to do. So it was pretty fun to watch. But I mean, I think that to fully enjoy an Imaginary time, you have to clone yourself, and one of you is looking at Miku, and the other one is looking at what's going behind Miku, because there are always something going on behind Miku. Even though she's doing the show, behind her, they are always doing something pretty funny. And I remember in Boston that Akane was doing some funny faces. I think it was in Philadelphia, they were Akane and Saiki were playing like a Charlie game with their hands.
Yeah.
So and there is always something going on. I was wondering what Kanami was drinking during Imaginary time, and I found out that it was Red Bull.
Oh, it's Red Bull?
Yeah, she's drinking a Red Bull. Yeah, one at every show, it seems, at least.
That's awesome. Gotta get those energy drinks in.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Imaginary time, it was really the funniest. I recorded the one in New York because Miku was really in front of me, directly in front of me. I mean, you were like really close to me too, so you had a great recording session too. But yeah,
that was crazy. Then you're talking about New York, right? Yeah, that was awesome. That's what I was showing in the beginning of this podcast. That was footage from New York. Yeah, I'm gonna post that soon. That was really cool.
And yeah, like many said, I mean, I could go to a show where they're just doing this for 1 hour or 2 hours. It's so funny to watch. Or always something funny happening and stuff like that. Miku's broken English is the best. I really hope she never learned proper English because
I was thinking the same thing. It's
oh
cute.
yeah,
It's cute hearing it like that. Like, she's gonna learn proper English eventually. Maybe she'll hold the accent for a while, but
yeah,
it is cute, like the broken English.
the
But
broken English is the best.
understandable. Yeah.
Yeah, because you understand everything she said, but it's so funny to hear it from her.
It makes it funny. Like, it makes
Yeah,
it funny in a good way. Like, just entertaining
exactly.
the way she
Yeah,
does it.
yeah.
Uh,
She could go. She could just do a a one woman show, just
she really
entertaining the
could.
crowd. Yeah,
Clupo World Tour coming soon.
Couple on stage, couple
The
comedy
stage near
show.
you. She could do it. I think she could do it for sure.
Oh yeah, she could. Yeah, for
All
sure.
right, guys. The canvas, the main thing. I guess all these are like main things, I feel like. So,
Yeah.
last giveaway. Let's do this, guys. Final winner. Will you win? That is the question. All right. Don't worry, we're not gonna do doubles or anything. So if like somebody gets selected again, we're gonna re-roll it. But that'd be really crazy luck to win twice in a row. Here we go, guys. Somebody put in the chat 0.01% of winning. Here we go.
Let's go.
Drum roll.
Drum roll.
Uh. What if? Hey, CK Mister. I know who that is. I always see their name in all the discords. Congratulations, you won the canvas. Make sure you get a direct message over to me so I can get that address to Jonathan Lane, who will be shipping that out to you, good sir. And we'll have the tracking. So congratulations, guys, on all the winners. That is awesome. Let me get that name before I lose it. These are the winners for today. We got Shane, Hijinks, John, Jonathan Lane, and I'm just going to say CK. Congratulations, guys. You have won. And we plan on doing more of these. So make sure you join our memberships. Join our Patreon. If you have the means to do so, of course. We do. We do. I said that weird. We do reactions and stuff for members, which are group reactions. And I can't talk today, guys. I'm dying. I can't remember what else I was going to say. Also, 20% off on all the Maniac merch and the new GG merch that we got, guys. And then don't forget to follow Orange on his channel. He puts up amazing content all the time over there on his channel. BAND-MAID related. Only BAND-MAID. The one and only.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Again, shout out to Jonathan Lane for contributing these posters and canvas. We can't thank you enough. And keep taking those excellent photos because they're awesome. I got a little funny story about Jonathan Lane. I was next to him when he got pulled out of the New York City group for having his camera. It wasn't technically a professional camera. I don't know if you remember that. And all of a sudden, Jonathan was there, and then I had my camera up. I had a press pass, and then the guy came up and yelled at me, and I was like, I got the press pass, but he still made me do it anyways. Then they allowed me to have it, but I felt bad because they went up to Jonathan, and they pulled him out and took him out of the crowd. I'm like... And he's like, Alan, save my spot. I'm like, I'll save your spot. I'm like, dude, I'm going to try my hardest, but somebody's probably going to take it. And but he got back in with his camera, so he cleared it up, and then he was able to get back in. But that was a kind of weird, funny moment. I just look over, and Jonathan's gone because he always has that hat on. I'm like, where did he go? He just disappeared. That was crazy. Oh, Dun saw that also. I was worried. I was like, man, I hope he doesn't get in trouble. Because he was fighting back with him. He's like, it's not a professional camera. And all this stuff is going back and forth. It was wild. And then he just got pulled away. And but he made it back in. I don't know if he put up those photos yet, but like I said, follow his Instagram. He'll be putting up photos. Subscribe to Orange. Orange, do you want to say any last minute words so you can go get some sleep, good sir? And also, thanks again for joining us. And hit the like button, guys.
Yeah, like the like button. No, I mean, thank you for having me. I can't wait for the next one, the Wheel GG podcast. Not a last minute one, but I'm really glad to get to meet you guys because we talked a lot and we never met. And I mean, even you never met.
Yeah.
You guys. So it was really great to see you guys, to enjoy some good BAND-MAID shows, talk about BAND-MAID and stuff like that, and hang out with everyone meet everyone. We meet a lot of you guys from every Discord, Ryan's, the GG Discord, and mine. And yeah, I really hope that we get to do that sometimes pretty soon. We have heard some rumors about next year. Some are saying that they are going to stay in Japan. Some are saying that they are going to go in Europe or in South America. So we don't really know what's going on.
If they go to Europe, I'm gonna try to find a way over there. I mean, I have to. Since you came over here to see the BAND-MAID in the U.S., I'm definitely gonna try to make my way to Europe, and then be Orange, help me, please.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope that they come because it's their anniversary, so it won't make sense to stay in Japan for a year.
Yeah.
But I guess that we'll see what
If they play in Europe, are you gonna go to every show?
Me too.
You're gonna go. That's your goal.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's my goal.
Can I hitch a ride with you?
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
I'm going Raj. Let's go.
Let's go.
Gaijin Guys podcast from Europe. That'll be something. That'll really blow my brain out the water. For sure. All right. I just want to announce the winners one last time. And again, just to say I appreciate you all. That's why we are doing these. We're going to do giveaways every time we do these concert stuff. Try to collect as much stuff and hand them out to you guys. I know I gave away some stuff to other people that were at concerts also. And I'd like to do that too. So if you never know, just run up to us, and sometimes we might have extra stuff, and I like to give them to people that aren't able to get into VIP or whatnot. And I think that's it, guys. So one more time, we got the Konami poster that's going out to Shane. We got the Psyche poster going out to Hijinks. We got John, just Jon. Not sure who that is, but I know if I look, I'll find it. It's a signed postcard. Then we got Jonathan Lane, Hazuki pick and Aftershock pass and all that stuff. And then we got CK who got the canvas. Now for the person that does say John, I do have the email, so I'll know if it's you or not. So, and if nobody collects these by the next GG podcast on Sunday, we'll roll the circle again on Sunday. So you have to claim these by Sunday. And yeah that's all I got. So see you.